Hello, angels. I hope you are doing so well today. I was called to actually, I know it looks like a pick a card reading, but I was called to do a collective reading for anyone who tunes into this video. It's going to be much shorter than a normal pick a card. It's going to be a sort of quick reading to just give you a boost of encouragement. I don't know. I sat down to do a pick a card and I was called instead to do just a collective reading for all of us. So let's just go ahead and tune in and tap into it. If you are new here, my name is Liv Marina and I am so excited to be reading for you here today. If you are a pick a card only person, no worries. I have a whole catalog of pick a cards on my channel that you can watch. But if you only have a few short minutes, maybe like 15-20 minutes to watch a reading, and you want a quick little pick me up with some additional insight, this is the video for you. So I just pulled out some law of attraction vortex cards just for us to get some high vibrational messages, okay? You got number 47. I'll envision the behavior I desire to inspire. If we were a parent or anyone wanting to inspire positive behavior from another, we would do our personal vibrational work first. We would align with our source energy by envisioning the outcome we seek and by holding those involved as positive aspects of our attention. We would not allow any current unwanted behavior to be the reason for our attention to them. If I'll envision the behavior I desire to inspire. This is such a powerful message because it is so easy. Actually, it's ridiculously easy to feel so frustrated with other people. I'll speak for myself. I am still, no matter how far on my enlightenment journey I go, there is still a part of myself that's like, if you would just act different, I would feel so much better, okay? And it's normal to feel that way. I'm not shaming you for feeling that way. Like I said, I myself feel that way often. However, your guides are trying to help you realize that in living that way, it can feel so powerless because if we are waiting for other people to change their behaviors or to act a certain way or to even get frustrated based on their behaviors, it's very limiting to us, all right? So instead of trying to say to somebody, once you act this way, I will be so much better, it's instead getting you to realize that if you want to positively influence another person's behavior, simply envision the behavior that you desire to inspire, all right? Let me give you a very basic and vague example. I was coming home from being out all night and I had a lot of chores I didn't do or whatever, and I wanted to come home and my wife just be in the best mood ever, so excited to see me, so happy to hear about my day, just like in such a high vibrational, high flying pace. I wouldn't say to myself, I need her to feel that way for me to have a good night. But I would think to myself, man, how much fun would it be if I came home and she was feeling that way? So, in order for me to inspire that behavior from her, I would go in my mind's eye, my imagination, and start to visualize what it would look like as I walk through that door. And she runs up to the door to greet me and gives me a sweet kiss and is so eager to hear about my day. She takes my bags for me. She starts to rub my feet just because she's so joyously engaged in who I am and wants to be there for me. You will be amazed at how much people's behavior change when you envision them that way. And it's not about you controlling them or contorting them. It is about you understanding the power of your vibration, and you are holding such a positive image in your mind, and it will be reflected back to you. All right, use that in anywhere you go. If you have a meeting with an upcoming coworker and it's always stressful, it never goes well, it's always so infuriating, choose to imagine what it would be like if you walked into that office and everyone respected you when you went into that room. What would it be like if everyone said, you know what, here we're just gonna have a good time. I'm so excited to hear everybody else's point of view. This is gonna be such a fun meeting, etc. Imagine what it would be like if when you spoke you were heard, respected, and well received. What it would be like if you heard and respected other people as well. If the meeting went smoothly and beautifully and hey, even got out 15 minutes early, all right? Just envisioning those things throughout your entire day, you will be amazed how positively things work out. I even do this when I'm having an issue with a customer support situation. Like if I order something and it didn't arrive on time or it didn't arrive properly, before I just message them angrily and upset, I get my own vibration right first, and then I quite literally imagine them being like, you know what? We are so sorry. We'll take care of this whole thing for you. And you know what? For your trouble, here's an extra $25 gift card. Like, I just imagine things going the way I want them to go, and so they shall. Do you understand? There's so much power in that, and it's really exciting. I hope you can feel that. The next card you got is by my attention to things, I am making choices. Holy moly, I made that so crooked. I did not mean to. By my attentions to things, I am making choices. These are Abraham Hicks cards, by the way. As always, if you want to shop any of the decks, they'll be linked below. What people do not understand is that you do not choose something by looking at it and shouting, "Yes, I would like some of that." You make your choices by your attention to things. And this universe that is based on attraction, when you look at an unwanted thing, your attention to it causes an activation of the vibration within you. And then the law of attraction brings more of it into your experience. The world's toughest love right here. And to be honest, nobody wants to hear it, but I'm going to show you how powerful this can truly be. What they are trying to show you is that whether it's wanted or unwanted, the more you focus upon something, the more of it you will get. That's a big message for this entire reading, is the power of your intention, the power of your focus, and the power of your mind, because you are an incredibly powerful creator. You do have the ability to bring things you want into this reality, and your guides are wanting to show that to you. Your guides are wanting to bring that awareness to you. And so if when you look at your life right now, you see so many things that you are unhappy about, your relationships don't look the way you want, your home life doesn't look the way you want, your body doesn't look the way you want, your finances don't look the way you want, your career doesn't look the way you want. If that is your life, if you're looking around and thinking there are so many things that I would like to change, your spirit guides are giving you a little bit of tough love here and saying, what is it you are focusing upon? Okay? What is it you are focusing upon? As you go about your day, are you focusing upon the things you don't want and then telling yourself you're focusing on the things you do want? Like, for example, are you working at a job you hate and thinking, oh, I just want to work at a job I love, right? You would think to yourself, but Liv, I'm thinking about a job I love. However, if the vibration from that is coming from a place of, I hate where I work, I don't want to be here, even if you're saying the right words, it's still you focusing upon what you do not want. So let's play a little bit of a game here, okay? All right. You are working at a job you hate. Let's just say that's an example. Or you have a body you don't love. There's so many things that could be things you don't want, okay? And you think to yourself, oh, I just hate this job. I wish I was doing something that brought me more joy and so much more fulfillment. Oh, I just am so unsatisfied. You can see how we're still focusing on a vibration of not having what we want, okay? So let's play a game of how we can maybe fix our vibration instead. I love that I live in a creative universe. I love that there are literally a billion jobs out there, and I bet the job I want will find me so easily. I love knowing the power of my mind. I love knowing who I am. And I love that I get to spend time actively every single day learning more about who I am so that way I can easily find the job that best aligns with me. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to find the job that best aligns with me. It's going to feel so good. I'm going to be so happy. Oh, I cannot wait to wake up in the morning and just be eager and giddy about the idea of going to work today. Oh, how satisfying that will feel. Oh, I cannot wait. This is going to be so much fun. I'm having so much fun. Life is meant to be fun. Life is meant to be joyful. I love that I get to create this life. I love that I get to be happy. I choose to be happy. I choose to be joyful. I choose to have fun. Everything is always working out for me. I choose to see that. I know that there is no such thing as a missed opportunity. When it is right for me, it'll easily find me, and I am so eagerly awaiting its arrival. Okay? Do you see? I hope you feel the difference in that vibrational shift, okay? Even though you were thinking about the same thing, we were able to shift we were able to shift your vibration to something much more positive that'll actually help you bring towards what you want. It is radical when you realize that everything in your life is a product of your attention to it. It's actually so frustrating because there are so many things in my life that are just like loudly showcasing that, and it's really frustrating. However, it also shows you that, oh dang, so if I don't want this, all I have to do is focus on something different, right? And that's the whole point of this reading, is empowerment. I hope to empower you, encourage you, and help you realize and see that this is all a message of how you can empower yourself even when things feel frustrated or aren't going the way you want them to. Because I see that a lot of us have people in our lives that aren't treating us the way we wish, and we have a lot of things in our life that aren't looking how we want them to, and we're thinking to ourselves, Liv, I'm manifesting, I'm saying all the right things, I think I'm doing all the right things, why is it not here? All right, and I understand the frustration that can come from that. And that is why I'm here today to do this empowering reading, to remind you of the power of your thoughts, your power of your vibration, the power of your attraction. The last one of these here you got is, our source is one of love, not condemnation. Our source is one of love, not condemnation. When you pay attention to the way you feel and deliberately choose more thoughts that feel good while you think them, you will begin to recognize the nature of your broader non-physical desires. The majority of negative emotions that you feel are not because the subject of your thought is wrong, but instead because you are condemning something that your source does not condemn. Wow. Your source is one of love, not one of condemnation. I think I felt something in my own heart heal a little bit as I'm reading this, because of course these readings are for you, but they also give me so much clarity as well. And I don't know, I think I just really needed to hear that. I think sometimes when we are feeling a negative emotion, it's not even because like there's something wrong, but it's because we are shaming it, okay? Especially if you grew up in an organized religion like I did, getting out of that is a beast all in of itself, but then you kind of still have that sense of shame with you. And something that my guides tell me all the time, sorry, that's my chair, is that we do not feel that way towards you. We do not think that you are wrong for feeling this. We do not think you are wrong for desiring this or wanting this, but there's still all that old, that needs to be deconstructed, beliefs that need to be looked at and said, yeah, this is not me anymore, okay? Source does not condemn you. Source does not shame you. Even when you feel negative emotions, even when you think, if this person would just act different, I would be so happy. Sure, that may not feel the best to think. However, source is never sitting there saying, you are wrong, you are a sinner, you're going to hell. That is humanity, okay? Humanity is the one that told you that, not source, not God, not any of that. God, if you call him that, source, your higher self, the universe, that is an actual, absolute being of love, of high vibration, of clarity, of joy. I connect with my high level guides because I think you guys might know that I have a channel on my channel as well. And when I'm connecting with Anaya, I feel so at peace. I feel so much love, and I feel that love here for you as well. And they're wanting to pour that out onto you. They're wanting you to realize that you are so loved. You are not wrong, okay? Stop making yourself wrong. There is no shame here. There is no judgment. And if you're feeling that way towards yourself, your guides are urging and encouraging you and insisting that you find a different vibration that serves you better, because they do not see you that way. They do not hold you in a negative light. Even if you're feeling a quote unquote bad thought, a bad emotion, a negative feeling, they still see you only in love. So what if you saw yourself that way too? All right. Well, I think I really needed to hear that. Okay, we're going to pull some tarot cards just to pull some additional just clarity from our beautiful spirit guides. All right, Ace of Pentacles. There is newness on the horizon. I feel it so deeply, especially with me feeling like our guides want to shower you and pour out this love upon you. I see that here as well, as like your spirit guides are reaching out a hand and trying to show you that there is so much newness on the horizon. If you have been feeling stuck or dissatisfied or just feeling like life is not working the way you wish it would for you, your guides are wanting you to realize that there is so much newness here now. New opportunities, new financial abundance, new careers. You are ready to welcome in new energy into your life, and that might be why they're pushing you more now than ever before to really get your vibrations right, all right? Because I do feel a sense of dissatisfaction within you. I feel this sense of, Liv, why are the things I'm wanting not coming to me? And it's interesting because I see them coming to you. However, once again, if they're not, we got to look at our own vibration and think, am I focusing more on the lack of it? Okay, like I was reading the Sarah books, just since we're using Abraham cards here. I was reading the Sarah books by Esther Hicks, Esther and Jerry, and it was talking, there was like this whole runner in the story about how Sarah was trying to learn this lesson of like focusing upon what you want rather than the absence of it. And she went about her day and realized that everyone in her life spoke of what they did not want. Her mom would say, Sarah, shut the door. I don't want the draft coming in, okay? Focusing on what you do not want. Her dad would say, don't run down the stairs. It's slippery. I don't want you to fall. Focusing on what you do not want. The teachers in the school, everyone quiet. I don't want X, Y, and Z, okay? Or get to your class. I want you to pay attention. Or I don't talk. I need you to whatever. I'm sorry, I'm glitching. I haven't read that in a while, but it's just that example of understanding to focus on what you want. And it's like people don't even realize that they're focusing on the absence of it. I don't even realize that I'm focused on the absence of it until I look around in my life and I'm thinking, shoot, why are the things I want not here? And if I'm the product of my own vibration, if my vibration is the own product of my, if my reality is a product of my own vibration, where am I going amiss? Because if I'm not having what I want, then there's something going on within me, right? And so you kind of take that internal dialogue and think, okay, so what am I focusing on? And so your guides are trying to get you to realize that there is newness here. Your manifestations are ready to be realized and seen. So sorry, sometimes I glitch with my words. The idea of changing your vibrations is going to be life changing for you, okay? Changing your beliefs, changing what you focus upon, it's going to pay off. Let's see. Oh, we got another one here. All right. And then we have the Sun card here. I do so deeply feel like this is going to be such a good omen. I don't know why that word came to my head, but I do feel like this is a very prosperous time for you. This is going to be a time of celebration. I understand that it can feel debilitating to be where you might currently be at, but your spirit guides are trying to get you to realize that there is always a better tomorrow. There is always a sunnier day ahead, and all this effort that you're putting in towards aligning your vibration, focusing upon what you want, it is going to pay off big time. Big time. You're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel so much happier. Things are really going to start turning around for you. And honestly, I think it's going to happen quite quickly. All right. And then you got the King of Wands. This is such a powerful card as well because we're talking about creativity, okay? The King of Wands is the king of creativity, imagination. Wands represent fire, all right? The things that really light your soul up. This is so exciting for me because I know it can feel scary to feel like you have all this control or even all this power over your life and your reality, and it's just so much easier to blame other people because then if it doesn't look like the way we want it, we can be like, oh, that's not me, that's the government, okay? Or anything that you use to do that. But the reason your guides are trying to get you to take ownership of your reality is because you are meant to live a beautiful life. You are meant to live a life full of so much warmth. Look at these cards, like they're so warm. You're meant to live a life of so much warmth, satisfaction, freedom, and creativity. You're not meant to just be surviving. You are meant to be thriving. And the more that we live under other people's limitations, the more that we're stuck in that vibration. However, if you take ownership, if you decide what you want for yourself and actively work towards that by aligning your vibrations to it, by thinking more positive thoughts, then you take back all control over your life. You take back complete control over your life and you get to create something beautiful. There is no more anyone telling you you can't have this or you can't do this. It is you deciding what you want and you bringing it about into your future. It is so liberating. Like, I feel so liberated for you because it's finally your time to take back reality into your hands and say, no, I'm tired of just floating by, taking the, letting the wind take me wherever. I'm ready to decide. I'm ready to decide for myself what will my reality look like, and I'm gonna make that, okay? I know this was sort of a short and random reading for you here today, but I was just called to just tune in and tap in just for like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes. So let's go ahead and pull some affirmation cards just to go ahead and end off this reading. Message from our spirit guides. Liberation and empowerment are the themes here today. Taking back your own power, taking back your own reality, no longer living the life that someone tells you need to live, but living the life you've always wanted, okay? Let's see some cards here. Okay, period. Today I emit my own frequency and vibration, one I have chosen, and so it is. Pop off. Today I emit my own frequency, my own vibration, one I have chosen. This is what I'm saying. Your theme is empowerment. Your guides are wanting you to feel empowered in your choices, empowered in your vibration. I know it can feel scary, okay? I know so deeply how intimidating it can feel, but it can also feel empowering. It can feel freeing. It can feel like the best thing that's ever happened to you because now there are no excuses. You can live the life you want, and if things aren't working out for you, look at it, okay? Look at the way you're thinking about things. If you're thinking negative thoughts or fearful thoughts all the time, that's being reflected back to you. So take back your power. Your thoughts are not thinking you, you are thinking them, okay? Today I claim that I have chosen my own vibration. I think of one that emits my own frequency. So positive, so beautiful. Today I am ready to receive all good now, okay? I am ready to receive all good now. I do feel that for you. Like I said, I felt like from the very beginning, I felt this energy like your guides were reaching out their hand and wanting to just outpour love and abundance onto you. I see that so clearly. I just want to give a recap real quick that I think things are about to start looking up for you, not just financially, but just emotionally, creatively. Things are on the way up. Things are looking so brightly for you, and your guides are wanting to help you realize how beautiful this life can truly be. All right, how beautiful and fulfilling and enjoying this life is meant to be, and they know that you are ready. So start saying this to yourself. I am ready to receive all the good now. If you're in a low vibrational place and you can't think of something positive about your job, something positive about your home or your body or your relationship, just start saying this, okay? Sorry. That can be your mantra. Today, I am ready to receive all good, or just even I'm ready to receive all good now, okay? I am ready to receive all good now. I trust myself wholly and completely. This activity, this act of choosing your own vibration, being your own person, being individualistic, taking back your power, it does require a lot of trust within yourself. And if you currently feel scared because maybe you feel like you don't trust yourself enough, another mantra that you can easily start saying to yourself is, I trust myself completely. You know what your intuition feels like. You know what your higher self feels like. Even if the world has gaslit you into thinking you're not intuitive, you are, okay? You are intuitive. You are tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Allow yourself to trust and completely trust who you are, your own thoughts, your vibrations, and what it is you're meant to think, meant to be, what to bring into this reality, okay? You know without a shadow of a doubt how you feel. And the things that get in our way are other people's projections, other people's ideas, our fear of hurting them. But you know, okay? And if you feel like you don't, take some time with yourself. Spend some time internally and without external noise and focus on what it is you're feeling in that moment. Let's pull one more card for our beautiful friends. One more card, Spirit. All that I desire in life is already within me and ready to be expressed. All that I desire in life is already within me and ready to be expressed. There is something so loud here. I feel so strongly that what you have been wanting to manifest just as deeply wants you. Whatever it is that you have been focusing upon bringing into your life, it is ready for you. It's actually so exciting. I feel so giddy for you because I know you've been wanting this and waiting for this and yearning for this. And I'm going to be a little presumptuous and say, I think the time is almost over. I think the time of waiting, of pining, of hoping, of praying, I think it's almost over. I think it's about to manifest so clearly in front of your eyes. Your guides want you to look at your thoughts. Your guides want you to be aware of your vibrations because they want you to see it when it knocks on your door. They want your eyes to be open to receiving all the goods. That way when it is presented to you, you don't, you know, push it away as a coincidence or as something that's too good to be true. Your guides want you to realize and see the good things when they are there. Wow, it's happening for you. All that you desire is already within you. Everything you want is already on its way to you. Everything you've thought about, prayed about, wished for, it's already here and it's ready to be expressed now. Bottom of the deck energy, just to finish off this very quick reading, okay? I am constantly expanding into my abundance, joy, and happiness. Going back to what that first card said, do not judge yourself on this journey as best as you can. I know easier said than done, but allow yourself to be patient. Allow yourself to be empathetic. Allow yourself to understand that you are a human being. Okay, yes, you are a spiritual body, but you're also a human being. And it's normal to have doubts and fears and worries. And as those come up, instead of shaming or guilting, see yourself as expanding. See yourself as pushing beyond your barrier. See yourself as growing closer and closer, stronger and stronger to source every single day. All right. How beautiful. This was such a fun little reading. All right. I know, like I said, if you're a big pick a card fan, I have so many on my channel that you can go listen to. All right. But I didn't have a ton of time to do a pick a card today, but I did have time to come on here and do this with you. So I love you so much. I hope you received this with so much joy. As always, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to read for you. I care so deeply for you, and I see your future looking so much brighter every minute of every single day. I love you, love you, love you. Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. I love connecting with you and hearing, how you receive things as well. So thank you so much for your energy. Thanks for sharing this time here with me today, and I will see you for my next reading. Goodbye.